What's up, everyone? Another day, another adventure with your homeboy Jermaine, back with another video. So we are in London, and right now it's like let's check the time. It is like 6:30, and I'm starving, bro. Like, I've been hungry all day. We woke up at like 11 and we went to like Camden Market, which Camden Market's chill. It's I thought I'd been there, but I haven't been there. And I mean, it's all right. It's a lot of shopping. It's a lot of like antiques and a lot of clothing and stuff like that. A lot of stuff I really don't need, you know. But that was pretty chill. And I say one thing I actually love about here is there's so many vegan options, but one problem I'm running into is there's just a lot of stuff I'm just like not craving right now. Like, I've been hungry for like a couple of days, and last night at like in the middle of the night we went to McDonald's and got like Beyond Burgers with french fries, and it was so freaking good. It was so freaking good. And like I said, I've been hungry all day. We went to one restaurant and got like these seitan strips. Those seitan strips they're all right. They were not like jumping up and down good, but they're all right, you know. But I just really haven't eaten enough. So right now I'm just gonna go over to McDonald's. Boo and I just got back from Camden, and then I went back to, you know, the Airbnb. Let Boo go there so I can go walk around and just roam around, you know, like freely, you know, instead of, you know, having Boo say, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, because I know what I want to do. I want to go eat right now. So we're gonna go over to this McDonald's. We're gonna order not one but two Beyond Burgers with the fries and the drink, because like I said, I'm famished. And then after that, what we're gonna do is probably go out to eat maybe an hour or so, because that's how it is. Like, when I'm traveling, I need to like fill my body up with food, right? So I need to eat like twice, like sometimes twice in a row. So that's what I got going on now. Need to go look for some food. So we got this right here. Dang, I got like a smudge on my camera there. So the McDonald's is not too far away. I think the McDonald's is, I feel like such a horrible American, like coming to the UK to go look for McDonald's. But check this out. You can't get this freaking Beyond Burger in a McDonald's in America. So am I really being a bad American? I mean, in America, I would never eat McDonald's, bro. Like, I'm serious, I wouldn't, because they fry their french fries in cow fat or something like that. In most other countries, they fry their french fries in 100% vegetable oil. It makes a difference. I think like people in the US like that whole animal fat taste going on, but I definitely don't. And most people, if you're a vegan, you probably don't. Probably don't want all that fat stuff either. So what is London like? What is the city like right now? I'm gonna keep it real. The city looks popping, yo. Cities look popping. I know someone is gonna say in this video like, oh, you should turn the camera around and show everything else. So okay, I'll do that. It definitely doesn't remind me of San Francisco. You know how in San Francisco it's like quiet and not a lot of people out because of the whole work from home culture, and people also don't like go to the city as much. I'm not feeling those vibes here. I'm feeling the vibes here that people are just, you know, back to life, back to everyday thing. I know this question people always ask, like, do you see a lot of people wearing masks? Very few, very few. I think I see more people in the US like wearing masks, but like very, very few people here. On the flight, yeah, it was definitely a handful of people with the mask on. McDonald's is like somewhere around here. I'm gonna have to like find it. So like pretty much all day I've been like having that feeling, you know, that feeling when you're hungry and you get like cranky. That's for real been me all day. And I think like Boo is getting pissed because I'm like cranky, but yo, come on, if I'm not eating, I'm probably not gonna like feel so great, you know? And especially when you get to a new place. Sometimes when you get to a new place, there's a lot of different food and you wanna try this and you wanna try that, but like, maybe you don't wanna just try it on the first day, you know? Maybe you just wanna try something that you are used to. We've already tried a bunch of like Indian food like a couple of days ago, and it was good, you know, because I don't just normally like go for Indian food. Like I like Thai food, Asian food, Mediterranean food, not so much Indian, but it was all right. Like I said, I don't just go for Indian too much. There is a this is where that McDonald's is over here. Like I said, I feel like such a horrible American, but eventually they will have this they will have the McPlant, but I don't know when. It might be like select locations, and it might be a long time from now. All right, here we go. Just left McDonald's over there. I got my Coca-Cola, Got my food. Like I say, this is so horrible. Like I would never do this in my own country, go eat at McDonald's. But yo, this McDonald's is fire, yo. It's totally worth just the trip to come here just to eat McDonald's. Not literally, but you know, I'm kind of being sarcastic. Next, all right, just finished the McDonald's. Just chowed down both of those Beyond Burgers. So check this out, something kind of interesting. I know someone's gonna ask this question. So how much does a Beyond Burger cost in the UK? So the combo is about £7. 7 pounds is, you can roughly say it's like $8. Now, that's for a drink, fries, and a sandwich. Now, you guys already know, back in San Francisco, it is nothing like that. It's like, I think if you got like the cheapest combo, it's like $12 or $13 or something like that. And there are no vegan options. And even if it was vegan options, we can just imagine that those vegan options would cost more than like, you know, a Big Mac, you know? So yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. Now we over here in the Brick Lane neighborhood. I love this neighborhood, yo. It's just so much to do over here. I've probably spent the most time, like out of all my travels to London, I've probably spent the most time in this neighborhood, the Shoreditch neighborhood. There's a lot to do around here. I think the second neighborhood I spent the most time in is that King's Cross neighborhood. But they're like vastly different from one another. This is like super hip and lots of young people. Hella vegan shops. King Cross on the flip side was like not so hip. It was kind of bougie, and it was yeah, not as many like vegan shops and bars and stuff like that. But I like them both. Like I don't mind. I'll stay either one. But I really want to check out Brixton later. I love Brixton. Brixton is it. Things be going down on Brixton, yo. So this here is one of my favorite parks in London. You know, you got the train over here, and then around there is so much artwork around. Like if you just start like here and just go from there all the way down, it's just nothing but artwork. But more artwork is if you go underneath. I actually put that in a different video, so I'm not gonna, you know, put it in this one again. But yeah, there's a lot of really sick artwork here. And I don't know, I got here really late today. Like it's much later. It's after, it's like in the evening or something. It's much quieter. In the past, there were times where I would come to London and I would just come and hang out at the park for like 2-3 days at a time. You know, it was this garden over here, this massive garden. I don't see it anymore, but it was like this garden, and it reminded me of Oakland so much because just the vibes of the people. And yeah, that garden was freaking awesome. You know, there was always people cooking and people selling, you know, waters and drinks, and you know, lots of people happy, you know, just living life. And it's really sunny over here in this park, because I remember like it was one summer I stayed in London for like I think it was like 5 or 6 weeks, and I couldn't believe like how warm it was in some places, but some places like the weather was like crappy. But like over here, man, it was always like really nice. And we are back here on Brick Lane, and once again it is quiet and there's tons of artwork. But I think I'm gonna get ready to go back to Airbnb, get ready to go back to see Boo. You know, we've been running around. Boo, the leg was hurting, so I was like rubbing foots for a minute, and then we went back to Airbnb, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and go walk around, go to the park for a minute, you know, just get some fresh air, you know. So here we have it. I think I'm gonna head back now, but for now, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace out, yo.